Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video we will explain pros and cons of blockchain technology, so watch this video till the end, so that you know everything about blockchain. Blockchain is a peer-to-peer decentralized distributed ledger technology that makes the records of any digital asset transparent and unchangeable and works without involving any third-party intermediary. It is an emerging and revolutionary technology that is attracting a lot of public attention due to its capability to reduce risks and frauds in a scalable manner. Advantages. Number 1. Greater transparency. Transaction histories are becoming more transparent through the use of blockchain technology. Because blockchain is a type of distributed ledger, all network participants share the same documentation as opposed to individual copies. That shared version can only be updated through consensus, which means everyone must agree on it. To change a single transaction record would require the alteration of all subsequent records and the collusion of the entire network. The decentralized nature of the blockchain is what makes them immune to takeovers or corruption by centralized entities such as banks and governments. It goes further. While distributing this data across a wide network of unrelated computers and systems also means the blockchain's ledger is available for anyone to access, verify and audit data and transactions. Number 2. Accounting. Blockchain allows you to record transactions that virtually eliminates human error and protects data from tampering. The data is verified every single time they are passed on from one blockchain node to the next. In addition to the guaranteed accuracy of your records, such a process will also leave a highly traceable audit trail. Number 3. Supply chain management. This revolutionary technology offers the benefit of traceability and cost-effectiveness. Blockchain allows for the tracking of goods, their origin, quantity and more. This simplifies processes like ownership transfers, production process assurance, and payments. Number 4. Peer-to-peer global transactions. Bitcoin, which uses blockchain technology, allows for the fast, secure and cheap transfer of funds across the globes. While there are already services like PayPal that processes international payments, they usually have specific limitations. Number 5. Process integrity. Users can trust that transactions will execute exactly as the protocol commands and removes the need for a trusted third party. Due to the security reasons, this program was made in such a way that any block or even a transaction that adds to the chain cannot be edited, which ultimately provides a very high range of security. Number 6. Lower transaction costs. The elimination of exchanging assets through third-party intermediaries allows blockchain to greatly reduce transaction fees. Number 7. Traceability. The format of blockchain designs in such a way that it can easily locate any problem and correct if there is any. It also creates an irreversible audit trail. Number 8. Security. Blockchain technology is highly secure because of the reason each and every individual who enters into the blockchain network is provided with a unique identity which is linked to his account. This ensures that the owner of the account himself is operating the transactions. The block encryption in the chain makes it tougher for any hacker to disturb the traditional setup of the chain. Number 9. Faster processing. Before the invention of the blockchain, the traditional banking organization take a lot of time in processing and initiating the transaction, but after the blockchain technology, speed of the transaction increased to a very high extent. Before this, the overall banking process takes around 3 days to settle, but after the introduction of blockchain, the time reduced to nearly minutes or even seconds. Disadvantages. Number 1. Heavy energy consumption. The consumption of power in the blockchain is comparatively high, as in a particular year the power consumption of Bitcoin miners was alone more than the per capita power consumption of 159 individual countries. Keeping a real-time ledger is one of the reasons for this consumption, because every time it creates a new node, it communicates with each and every other node at the same time. Number 2. Maintenance cost. An average cost of the Bitcoin transaction is $75 to $160 by the energy consumption. The storage problem might be covered by the energy issues cannot be resolved. Every Bitcoin network client stores the entire transaction history. It became as large as 100 gigabytes. The more transactions processed on the network, the faster the size grows. Number 3. Uncertain regulatory status. In each and every part of world, modern money has been created and controlled by the central government. Blockchain becomes a hurdle for Bitcoin to get accepted by the pre-existing financial institutions. Number 4. Volatility. Many of the cryptocurrencies that use decentralized blockchains are extremely volatile. The governments, investors, businesses, and other groups of people are trying to decide whether or not they want to adopt them, which can cause a lot of volatility. Number 5. Transaction delays. One of the biggest drawbacks of the major blockchains that have been created so far is that they usually take a fairly long time, typically a few hours, to register transactions. There are ways to work around this limitation, such as using off-chain transactions. Still, in most cases, writing data to a blockchain is not instantaneous. Number 6. Unavoidable security flaw. There is one notable security flaw in Bitcoin and other blockchains. If more than half of the computers working as nodes to service the network tell a lie, the lie will become the truth. This is called a 51% attack, and was highlighted by Satoshi Nakamoto when he launched Bitcoin. For this reason, Bitcoin mining pools are monitored closely by the community, ensuring no one unknowingly gains such network influence. Number 7. Doesn't guarantee full transparency. Moving data to a blockchain can be one way to help make your software project or company more transparent. But it doesn't suddenly make everything about open. You could have a closed-source application that stores data on a blockchain. Number 8. Signature verification. All transactions made on the blockchain network needs to be signed using a public-private cryptography scheme called elliptic curve digital signature algorithm. This is necessary because transactions propagate between nodes in a peer-to-peer fashion. The generation and verification of these signatures are computationally complex. In centralized databases, once there is a connection, there is no need to individually verify every request that comes over it. Conclusion. The blockchain offers rich opportunities for maintaining a high level of data safety thanks to reliable data encryption mechanisms, data integrity, network resilience, and scalability. As a result, switching from a traditional system to a blockchain-based system can be beneficial to organizations in almost any industry. But just as with any revolutionary solution, organizations should be ready to deal with a number of drawbacks and complications when using a blockchain to improve the cybersecurity of their products. Among the key challenges are reliance on private keys, adaptability issues, and lack of expertise. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like, share and subscribe this channel for more interesting videos.